everybody, I'm Ataka Skittles, and welcome back to Let's Play The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. Here we have the aftermath of the opium murders, and it's not responding now. What the fuck, game? There we go. Alright, so I'm playing on a new computer now, so everything should run much more smoother now. Alright, yeah, where we last left off, we have the bishop's murderers arrested, and we just have to, talk to Mr. Farley. Let me get a good read on this, because it's been a while since I played this game. Oh. Okay, but how could Farley be so well informed? Look, he also mentions our visit to the opium den, and in great detail. How did he know? We'll never know. Let the dogs bark with the pack, Watson. Yeah, Watson, let the dogs bark. Woof, woof. Sorry, I'm a little hyper. I had a bit of Nutella and a fruit roll-up. So I'm gonna be hyper for a while. Yay! The bishop's on the chessboard. La 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 la. Okay, yeah. Alright, so now we have to go out and figure out what we need to do. Let's go to Farley's office.
Here we are at Farley's office. One cannot say that ethics play a very large role in his life. Look at the headlines pinned to the walls, like trophies of bad taste. Perhaps we will finally begin to understand the reasons for his persistence in tarnishing your reputation.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. It's auto-saving. Okay, let's check this pockets.
Cigarettes. An ordinary, inexpensive brand.
Anything else in here?
A press card. Osmond Farley. It's his overcoat.
Okay, so we're done looking through his coat. Let's
Coffee.
look at the desk.
It's still hot.
Or the table, sorry.
This is an electric
Yep, I already know all this.
What do you think?
I think I should open
This
the door.
door is locked. Is Farley afraid of being interrupted suddenly?
I must go out for a while, Miss Jean. I won't be long. Ask my appointments to wait, and send this message as a matter of urgency.
Mr. Osmond Farley, I presume.
Messrs. Holmes and Watson. What a surprise.
What is there so surprising about being visited by the targets of your
Why did
slander?
he call me Mrs.?
I never slander. I inform.
You will have to accept the consequences of these articles, Mr. Farley.
Those words sound like a threat, Mr. Holmes.
I never threaten. I merely warn.
You don't frighten me, Mr. Holmes. I know all of your little secrets.
I feel like we've
Soon
gone
all
through
of
this
London
before.
will find out what really hides behind the facade of the impeccable detective. Thanks to my work, the whole world will discover the true Sherlock Holmes. Gentlemen, I don't wish you a good day.
Wow, you're a bit of a
What
prick.
a bore. Even to the point of refusing to shake our hands.
Which means that we can avoid having to wash them. Did you notice the crumbs on his jacket? He had just
We
finished
have
eating
gone
and his
through this,
hands were
haven't we?
covered in grease, the same as his mouth.
Slovenly habits. That's quite disgusting, Holmes.
Do not be deceived, Watson. The workmanship in those tailor-made clothes indicate that he is a man who takes pride in his appearance. If Farley has left without brushing off his jacket or washing his hands, then it is because he spotted our approach and wished to avoid us at all costs.
But why?
We will find out by searching his office.
The secretary will stop you. Please reassure me, Holmes, you don't intend upon knocking her out?
Only if we exhaust every other viable alternative.
Dang. Alright, so, I'm pretty sure we've gone through this before.
The secretary is occupied in sending a...
We must find a... It will take us...
Yes,
I
we
suppose
have
it's
gone through this.
unnecessary to point out...
I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we, went through this before.
This is an I need a tool.
You need a tool to remove it. Let's, Let's look at our inventory. Let's use a pocket knife. Can we use a pocket knife?
This is an I need a tool.
No? No pocket knife? Oh, shoot.
I cannot leave now.
But we don't have a tool. Do we have a tool? Maybe a hanger?
This hanger has a large iron hook.
It will help us remove this box.
I cannot.
No, I'm not trying to leave. I'm trying to open the box.
I can hear an electrical humming. Let us see if I can cause... Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
Was that not it? No, it is.
Let's see if I can cause a short circuit. Let's see if I can cause a short circuit.
No, heck, I was.
Let's see if I can cause a short circuit.
Alright, so this is what you did. Just okay,
Let's see if I can cause a short circuit. Let's see if I can cause a short circuit. Let's see if I can cause a short circuit. Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
So do I have to get them to connect
Let us see
somehow?
if I can cause... There we are.
Yay!
It is simplicity itself.
Oh, that's just too bad.
Get out quickly, Watson. The way is clear.
Nope, that's the exit. Don't want to go through there. Da da da.
Let's go, Watson. A page of this notebook has been torn out. We can only see the title in shorthand and today's date. It's a message that the secretary must send urgently. I'm going to recopy it.
You can read shorthand.
Perhaps.
To all his colleagues after the visit from... okay.
A makeup case.
With a good brush.
The ribbon is The ribbon... I must look more attentively. Someone has written something on a sheet of paper. There are traces of it.
There we go. What the heck? I am. Okay, well, let's go back real quick. I am pretty sure we have gone to this room before.
Here is Farley's secretary's telegram. Nothing special here.
And if I haven't, this must be a very weird case of deja vu, and for that I am truly...
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. My word, it's my stories about your investigations.
A real investigative reporter must have read them, my dear Watson.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. My word, it's my stories about your investigations.
A real investigative reporter must have read them, my dear Watson.
Okay, so...
My adventures have fallen from this shelf.
I will call you in the morning. Destroy this letter. Receive it urgently. Your revelations regarding our man's true schemes are incredibly surprising. Machiavellianism of the sort.
This paper only just escaped the flames.
But who is this note about? And who wrote it?
I will deal with it later.
Okay, well, we will deal with it later.
Someone closed the curtain, as though he wanted...
Alright. No big deal about regarding the man's
This
privacy.
cabinet has a lot of drawers, each marked with a letter.
But we can't open all of them.
Why not, Watson? Why can't we open all of them?
A bunch of keys, a telephone, a technological marvel. A number was written next to it quite recently. A fine, educated hand.
Holmes, this number seems very familiar.
Yes, but let us dial it to be sure. Miss, get me 1313, please. It is Scotland Yard, of course. I'm beginning to understand.
Lucky you.
Watson, you're kind of in my way. No! Oh god, no, I'm stuck! No! No. Oh god, I'm stuck! No, I'm quite literally stuck. I have to restart the game. I am so sorry. Let's look in here first.
Judging from all the notes on the board, our reporter is an...
For the Globe Explorer, mystery surrounds the body drowned in the Thames. The body of a man discovered yesterday morning upon the banks of the Thames still remains a mystery. An autopsy has revealed that the amount of water in the victim's lungs confirms the man's death by drowning. However, the many gaping wounds upon his body point to a savage aggression before death. For the moment, no explanation has been provided by the authorities. The victim was able to be identified. The man, a 53-year-old bargeman, was already known to the law, where his name has appeared in proceedings relating to the breach of legislation in different merchandise trafficking affairs, principally in the cereal market. The latest charge dates back several days. The court was prosecuting the deceased for destruction and degradation. Sorry, I'm hyper. My brain is just going everywhere when I'm reading this. Degradation of goods, namely a vast quantity of wheat. The shortage raging simultaneously in London would not have encouraged the judge to lean towards leniency. Lean towards leniency. I get it. If this horrifying death had not interrupted the proceedings.
A horrible story, and rather a strange one.
It is. Prince Woodville.
A photograph of Prince Woodville. Farley is evidently also interested in this affair.
News in brief. The convent of St. Anthony in the town of Lunfair on the Isle of Anglesey, Wales, was the scene of a macabre discovery last Sunday. Upon the villagers' arrival at the convent with their arms laden with provisions for the nuns in honor of St. Anthony, patron saint of butchers and good meat, it would seem... Whoa, did I skip it? Oh no, I didn't. I just felt like I did. It would seem that it is already too late, and the temptation by the aforementioned saint struck brutally with the holy place upon its faithful day. The convent's 16 nuns apparently succumbed to the collective strain of madness which resulted in their horrifically devouring one another. Ugh. Cannibal nuns. That's... Ugh. The lifeless bodies were found in the canteen around what appears to have been their last meal, a clear vegetable soup. A member of the Episcopacy, who wished to remain anonymous, informed us that sometimes such atrocities do strike such places where women dwell together, as women, due to the complexity of their natures, are less able to cope with the imposed asceticism that precedes St. Anthony's Day. It must be said that it was not necessary for just one more day, and this drama would most probably never have happened. The relic of a sausage offered to St. Anthony by an angel found in 987 during the Third Crusade and brought back from Constantinople remained untouched, a sign that the nuns, even in their madness, were able to remain respectful towards the Lord. this member of the high religious authorities told us.
Here's what is strange. An attack of collective insanity.
Anyway, I think we're done here. Yeah, we're done here. Anyway, let's take the keys. Alright, is there anything else around here? Nope. Alright, let's continue on our merry way. Watson, get out of the way. Is there something in this cabinet? Nope. Okay. Let's...
Our man left his sandwich unfinished.
What a waste of good food.
This ashtray is worth examining. This ash comes from an ordinary, well-known brand of cigarettes. It is...
So someone was in here.
My adventure... The key is still in the lock.
Curious. I was wondering why that panel was lit up, but now that I see that most of them are lit up, it's just reflecting the light.
Here is Farley's secretary's telegram. Nothing special here.
Okay.
The secretary has just changed. The ribbon is a makeup. A page of this note.
You can read shorthand. You never cease to amaze.
Perhaps.
Alright, now this makes more sense.
I must.
But
I
I
must
can't mix two.
I must.
Eh.
I must look more.
Alright, fine. Let's go back. Goodness gracious.
The secretary has just changed the typewriter ribbon. There are smudges of dark.
I assume the blue ink's gonna come into play later.
The ribbon is.
Yeah.
I must look.
How can I look more intentively? I know where it is. It's right there. There has to be something else I'm missing. Is there more to that ashtray than meets the eye?
This ashtray. The cigar end. This cigar is of a fine quality. It must...
And it is not...
Farley was not alone when we arrived at his secretary's office.
You are thinking of the owner of the cigar.
Yes, the reporter smokes ordinary cigarettes. Can you smell the subtle scent of gingerbread? That is the characteristic odor of a Habano Clarissimo. Our mysterious visitor is a rich man, Watson. This category of Havanas is exorbitant, and I cannot imagine a cigar lover crushing out such a marvelous smoke before finishing it. Since we saw no one leaving the building, that must point to a secret exit somewhere.
How are we going to find it?
By retracing Farley...
Alright. The Jonathan chair. I'm gonna say that. Well, of course. We want to get rid of the paper. The journalist dropped the book here accidentally. You needed some information from the book. A woman's perfume. Nah. Having warned his guest, the journalist headed towards the piece of furniture. I heard the doorbell. No, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. But where's 1 and 2? Okay, so we gotta.
Someone.
I forgot I could run.
I must. I must look more attentively. I must look. Someone has written something.
Yes, I know there's traces of it. I know what to do. It's just not letting me do it unless I'm too stupid to figure it out. I just needed to click on it with the magnifying glass.
I understand.
I am such a freaking idiot.
I can see what has been written. Please write it down.
Very well, Holmes.
Followed Holmes. Prepare elements bio. D. F. Alright, so we got our note. How do we complete it with that? Yeah, no. Okay. I kind of figured it out now.
I wonder which drawer the
D
No, I
through
can't
F.
do that.
Alright, let's
The
open
DF drawer.
F.
Of course. There are a lot of cards. No, I can't do that. No, it is. No,
Found it! Yes!
These blue stains come from an old typewriter ribbon. This card has been removed recently.
Prince Woodville, closely related to the royal family, recently permitted to legally use the title of prince after an investigation by a committee of experts and representatives of the royal line. Highly regarded among the common people, involved in charitable and philanthropic actions, distribution of soup to the needy in the Whitechapel area, financing a campaign for medical treatment, and distribution of blankets. He describes himself as popular, but his critics prefer the term populist. Intelligent and cultivated, but some abrupt changes of mood have been observed when replying to journalists' tactless questions.
This card has got grease marks on it. The reporter made them. Apparently he's making inquiries about Prince Woodville, too.
But where do you come into all this? Look, if we pull the curtain a little, we can see out into the street.
To the deduction board! Yeah, that. We're still missing something. Alright, well that's correct. That's correct. This is not correct. I can't deny number 3. I want to say that, but this is correct. There's gotta be something we're missing. Okay, I got it!
Farley consulted a card while he ate.
There was
which
just no
given
circle
to
over
him
the
by
door.
his secretary just before she changed the ribbon on her typewriter. The reporter's greasy fingerprints are all over the card. When he went to file it away, he glanced automatically out of the window and saw us in the street.
He closed the filing cabinet and rushed to lock his office door. In his haste, he pushed his chair aside, but didn't think to return it to its place.
Precisely. He then hurried to tell his visitor of our arrival and showed him the way out. He then threw a piece of paper into the fireplace.
But we still don't know how the cigar-smoking visitor departed.
The answer lies in the direction the reporter took, Watson. At a certain moment, he would have been in a place where he had no logical reason to be. Look at our deduction board, and then let us go to the place where the reporter should not be.
I'm gonna say fireplace. I'm gonna say fireplace.
Perhaps not, Watson.
Maybe not.
Perfect.
Or maybe the bookcase. There's a secret passage!
Yes, Watson.
Let's...
There's a control box built into the filing.
We don't know the combination, Holmes.
The answer is perhaps within the question.
The answer is within the question. Oh, dear God. I have no idea how to solve this.
That's not right.
D, E, F, G, H, I, J. K, L, M, N, O, P. Oh, God, no.
There we are.
Yay!
It is
I just
simplicity
added
itself.
everything by 6.
Let us go and look at this secret exit, Watson.
There's a hat.
Chance has smiled upon us, Watson. This hat was almost certainly abandoned by our mysterious visitor. Imagine the scene. In his hurry, the cigar man drops his top hat. The door closes. The hat is caught beneath it. Fearing above all that he should be discovered, he does not attempt to retrieve it, instead preferring to flee.
Who would take such action to avoid meeting us?
I cannot tell as yet, but it is certain that he carries the advantage of knowing us. We must discover his identity in order to redress the balance, and this hat will help us. Let us return to Baker Street.
But, the room! Are we not going to adjust the room? Alright, fine. Let's return to Baker Street.
Okay, I know how to run. Hello? Any spooky, scary monsters? Hello?